I found my boyfriend's secret journal, and what I read changed everything. Part 2. The truth was out now, and I had to decide if I was strong enough to face it head-on, or if I'd lose him forever before we even talked. I couldn't sleep that night, imagining what a conversation with Callum might look like. Would he admit it? Would he deny it? I paced around the room until dawn, dragging the journal back out as if reading those pages could prepare me for the inevitable confrontation. When he woke up, I had my answer. Callum looked tired, more so than usual, as if something heavy was weighing on him. I wanted to grab him, shake the truth out of him, but I held back. Instead, I started with something small, trying to gauge his mood. But his eyes flickered with unease, and I could see the tension behind his smile. Finally, I pulled out the journal and placed it on the kitchen table. "We need to talk," I said, voice barely steady. He went pale, then sat down. For a moment, he just stared at the journal as if it were a bomb waiting to explode. Then he sighed deeply, and the mask he'd worn for so long slipped away. "I never meant for you to find that," he admitted. "There's a lot I've been carrying, and I thought I could leave it all in the past." But seeing Elena again opened wounds I thought were closed. He told me about their history, how they'd been inseparable for years, how they built dreams together, how everything came crashing down when she betrayed him in a way that left scars deeper than I'd imagined. "I still care about her," he confessed, voice cracking. "But not in the way you think. It's complicated. I'm trying to figure it out." I felt my stomach twist. I loved him, but how could I compete with a part of his past that still lingered so vividly? I wanted to ask what he meant by "figure it out," but the silence between us grew heavy. Then out of nowhere, his phone buzzed. It was a message from Elena again. This time, he hesitated before showing me. The message was simple. "Can we meet? We need to talk." Callum looked torn, caught between two worlds. I realized then that this wasn't just about old feelings or unfinished business. It was about what our future could look like, and whether I was part of it. He looked up, eyes searching mine. "I don't want to lose you, but I don't know if I can face her alone." I swallowed hard. This was no longer about secrets or betrayals. It was about decisions. And I knew whatever he chose next would change everything. Check part 3 in profile.